You're about to miss $6,000, and most people won't realize it until it's too late. If you're over 65, this could be the most expensive tax mistake you'll ever make. My friend Margaret is 71, filed her taxes the same way for years. Then her neighbor mentioned he got an extra $2,400 back because of a new senior deduction. Margaret called me panicked. Did I mess up? Was I supposed to get money back? Yes, she missed $6,000, not because she didn't qualify, but because nobody told her how to claim it properly. Comment your age and state. I want to see who's paying attention to changes that could put thousands back in your pocket. Congress created a new deduction for seniors over 65. $6,000 for individuals, $12,000 for married couples. But it's not automatic. Miss one step and you get zero. Nada. Nothing. Let me clear up confusion. People think Social Security is now tax-free. That's wrong. What happened? Eligible seniors can claim a special deduction that reduces taxable income. If you're in the 22% tax bracket, a $6,000 deduction saves you about $1,300 in actual taxes. But if you don't claim it correctly, you get nothing. Here's how bad this problem is. Some tax software skips this deduction. Some preparers miss it entirely. You could pay taxes you don't legally owe. My neighbor Frank is 73, gets Social Security and a small pension. His income qualifies for the full deduction. He used the same tax software for 5 years. His refund was exactly the same as last year. The software never mentioned the senior deduction. We amended his return. He got $1,800 3 months later. Money that was legally his, sitting there waiting. But stay with me, because what I'm about to show you is where people lose thousands without knowing it. This deduction phases out once your modified adjusted gross income hits $75,000 for individuals, $150,000 for couples. Go over and the deduction shrinks. Go too far over and poof, it disappears. Your MAGI isn't just Social Security. It includes retirement withdrawals, capital gains, interest from savings, dividends. One wrong move could push you over the line and you lose your entire deduction. Here's how brutal this is. You're at $74,900, safely under the limit. Then you get a $300 dividend check you forgot about. Now your MAGI is $75,200. You've crossed the threshold and your deduction starts shrinking. My friend Robert sold company stock in December to help pay for his granddaughter's wedding. The capital gain pushed him over. He lost half his deduction. If he'd waited until January, he'd have kept the full $6,000. 1 month made a $3,000 difference. But you can plan for this. Contribute more to a traditional IRA, even if you're retired. There are ways. Defer income until next year. Use qualified charitable distributions to reduce required minimum distributions from retirement accounts. My sister Betty works part-time at the library. She was getting a December bonus that would push her over the limit. We delayed it until January, saved her the full deduction. Here's the biggest mistake, assuming it's automatic. It's not. This deduction requires a specific entry on your tax form. If your preparer isn't updated, or your software didn't update correctly, that $6,000 gets left behind. My neighbor Carol is 74. She qualifies. Her income is nowhere near the limit. Her CPA missed the deduction entirely. He never checked the specific box. Carol paid full taxes even though she qualified for thousands in savings. If you already filed, find your Form 1040. Look for age-related deductions or senior benefits. Don't see anything? You probably missed it. You can amend your return. If you haven't filed, ask specifically, "Am I getting the new senior deduction?" Make them show you where it appears. But here's what gets me frustrated. The way your income is structured can make or break your retirement tax strategy. That MAGI number is the gatekeeper for everything. Some income pushes it up unexpectedly. Required minimum distributions from IRAs starting at 73, capital gains from selling investments, interest from savings, dividends from stocks. Think about this. You're at $74,900, $100 under the limit. Then your bank sends a $1,099 for $150 in interest you forgot about. Boom. Your MAGI is $75,050. Your deduction starts disappearing. So manage your MAGI like the most important number in your financial life, because it is. If you're close to the threshold, delay some income until January. Use qualified charitable distributions. Instead of taking IRA money and writing a check to charity, have the IRA send money. If you're close to the threshold, delay some income until January. Use qualified charitable distributions. Instead of taking IRA money and writing a check to charity, have the IRA send money directly to charity. It counts toward your required distribution, but doesn't count as taxable income. Because once you cross that MAGI threshold, it's not just the deduction you lose. Higher MAGI triggers taxes on Social Security benefits, higher Medicare premiums, disqualification from other credits. It's a domino effect. But there's something even worse. You can qualify perfectly, keep income under limits, file on time. Miss this one step, and the IRS treats you like you don't qualify at all. You have to actively claim the deduction. It's not automatic. This $6,000 deduction won't appear unless someone deliberately puts it there. Most tax software doesn't prompt clearly. Many preparers work off last year's rules. I've seen people earning well under the threshold, living modestly, doing everything right. But the line on their return was blank because software defaulted to standard deduction or the preparer didn't check one box. You don't find out until months later. Maybe when a neighbor mentions their refund, maybe never. That $6,000 is gone unless you amend your return. Find your most recent tax return now. Look at Form 1040 for age-related deductions. Don't see anything? You probably missed thousands. Don't assume your CPA got it. Don't assume software caught it. Assume nothing. Confirm everything. My friend Helen is 78, widowed, lives on Social Security and a small pension. Money is tight. When I told her about this deduction, she was skeptical. I don't make enough to get anything back from the government. We sat down with her tax return. She qualified. We amended it. She got $1,600 3 months later. She called, crying happy tears. I can finally get my teeth fixed. I've been putting it off for 2 years. That's what this is about. Making sure people who worked hard their entire lives, paid taxes for decades, get every benefit they're legally entitled to. You earned this money. You paid into the system your whole working life. If Congress creates a tax break for seniors, you have every right to claim it. $6,000 means months of groceries, medication costs, peace of mind. For married couples, $12,000 could pay for home repairs or help grandchildren with college. The new law is only valuable if you use it. If you let it sit buried in IRS forms, it might as well not exist. Here's what you do right now. First, check your most recent tax return. Look for the senior deduction. Don't see it? You probably missed thousands. Second, if you're married, make sure your spouse knows. Third, talk to your adult children. They want you getting everything you deserve. Fourth, keep records. When you amend, keep copies. When you get your refund, keep paperwork. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty about claiming benefits you're entitled to. This isn't charity. You worked for this. You paid taxes on every paycheck for 40, 50, 60 years. Take 5 minutes. Check your return. Talk to your preparer. Don't leave your money on the table. $6,000 isn't just a number. It could mean the difference between struggling and living comfortably. My neighbor Frank discovered he missed the deduction. We fixed it. 3 months later, $1,800. My friend Helen thought she didn't qualify. She did. $1,600 meant she could get dental work she'd delayed for years. These aren't unusual cases. This is happening to seniors across the country who simply didn't know this benefit existed or how to claim it. You've worked your entire life. You've paid taxes. You've contributed to your community. You've earned every benefit you're entitled to. The system should work for you, but only if you know how to make it work. If this helped you understand something that could save you thousands, share it. Post it on Facebook. Tell people at church. The more seniors who know, the fewer will miss out. Subscribe if you want updates on changes affecting retirees. Washington keeps changing rules, and I'll help you understand what each change means. Remember, you worked for this money. You've earned it. Don't be afraid to claim every benefit that's legally yours. Check those tax returns today. Your $6,000 might be waiting.